Hi, Saseni, and welcome back to Beth Mudhoni channel. I hope you're doing fine. We are doing great. And today I decide to come Spontan on live. I'm telling you, I thought of sleeping. But then I said, oh my God, yesterday I had a 1 hour sleep. And later I couldn't sleep. So I decided, what can I do before the kids come back from school? And so I decided to come live. And it doesn't matter who will be live at this time because I know most of you maybe are working, maybe are going home. I don't know which time it is. By the way, I have sent my link on the comment section. If you want to join me live, you can do it because it have been hard for me to answer your emails. You know I don't ignore you, but I had to. And it's not that I don't want, but most of the people that I answered you because there were questions that were which are not in my videos. And I usually say, why do I have to do the videos if I have to go in every email and answer something that is already there? So you can see where I am and ask yourself, why are you having a Kazakh? What is a Kazakh in English? Why am I having Kazakh? Every day I change another color. So, and if you see me walking there or coming from the car, entering, going out, just say hello. Just say hello. I think right now, most of the Hanover people know Betty because that is the way they call me, Betty, everywhere, Betty. And I'll start hiding. So I thank God in Germany we still have masks. So I can hide myself a little bit. But right now I am working ambulant. Ambulant is going home to home, of which I find it a very interesting thing because I have something that I'm planning to do. And so why don't I try it before I go to the other step? So I can see hello, your email, please, from Kinangop, Kenya. You from Kinangop. I don't want people from Kinangop here. Yeah? You want to get me back. I'm not coming back. I come there to visit. This is my home. Anyway, I usually say it's my home because it helped me to grow. But I am a Kenyan and I am a Kinangop girl. So, hi, Stephen Mukaya, Kinangop guy. Kinangop guy, you have my email. Unless you don't go to you don't watch my video. Every time I have to say my email, Beth Mudhoni, that one at yahoo.com. And that's why I'm here, because I don't have time for email. Not for every email. There are emails which I do answer, or WhatsApp, and those people who have my WhatsApp. And you are giving those people who even have not started that step. Leave it. Please leave it, because I gave you because we were a step forward. So don't take the email for granted. So Apostle Julius, I saw you, my dear. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and coming. We love newcomers and we are here to help each other. Do me, hi Beth, good to see you. I will be in and out of the live as I am at work. You people, you don't have to be here. I usually say, when you're working, the respect that you give your work. So you don't have to be here. I understand you. Just go and you will come back. So who is this? Mudhoni, you're welcome. So Mudhoni, are you running away? You're welcome, dear. So, hello, Carol. Hello, tuned in. You're welcome. Hello, present. Hello, Gypsy. Delictie. So when I spell in German, it's you have to know that here we are in a German channel. So I'm strong. So Germany, we are coming. Imagine if you are new here, I allow you to say you are coming. If you are old here and you are not here, you're just, I don't want to tell you something, but there is somebody there who told me, Beth, you know what? I love you because you talk like German people. You don't, uh, I put in its quote, you don't give a damn. You don't cheat people. To be somewhere, you tell them the real truth. That is a girl who is already there here in Germany, and she was telling me, Modoni, you are my namesake, and I know that you don't cheat. What we are getting here is what you give people. So, Fiki, hello, Beth. Hello, I'm fine. I am in Saudi saving for the. By the way, those people who were in Saudi Arabia, and you were to go back home and start the language. Did you start? Only one answer we communicate, but there were so many. Anyway, those people who were yesterday at the German embassy, can you tell me how it was? Can you motivate people here? And can you tell people which question were there? Yesterday we had three. We had three, two au pairs, and we had one FS yacht. FS yacht, by the way, the one who was there, he was a guy. And there was people who was telling me, they only take girls everywhere. Yes, girls, we have another power. You see how I'm shaking? When we go and smile, yeah, but it's not to say that boys you are not taken, because yesterday there was one, and FS yacht there is nothing to do with are you a boy or a girl? Are you a man or a female? They don't care. Anyone can come. So I need questions. I told you this was a very spontan life. So I don't know. I'm not prepared, let me say so, but I have some questions that I can answer. So let me. Who was here and you learned? Why did you go? I told you I just gave you the link to join in, so you can join in as we continue. So I'll try to answer some of the questions that I see common here. So one is how to come here. This one we have answered like 100 times. How you can come in Germany. We introduce those people. There are those people. So Pauline, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Are you doing the
Good.
German language?
Oh, not yet, but I've been following you.
Why do you follow me if you're not interested to be in Germany?
Of course, I'm interested. I'm still bringing up some young ones, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still preparing myself, by the way.
And how long have you been preparing, Paulina?
Long enough now that
Long
I'm
enough to
talking to
be here.
long enough to have managed to talk to you today.
Tell me, what is cooking?
Actually, nothing much. Actually, for me, I'm just a fan. I just wanted to say hello.
You are welcome.
Yeah, and just follow you around from Joyce K. Nas.
Yeah.
She actually commend so many of us. We don't all have to go to Canada, so we look for other ways.
I'm telling you, Canada, everybody is there. That's why I usually tell her. Let
Nego.
people come in Germany, although it is, it sounds to be hard because of the language. But imagine
Yeah,
it's the easiest place that you can move into.
that's what I really wanted to say. It sounds like it's a bit hard, but I know
Yeah.
it's not. It's just because of the language. Because if we follow Joyce, of course, every country has its kidogo hiccups,
Yeah.
Yeah, but in German, I think it's just the language. The language, I think it's just what people fear. Myself being one of them. Ebu tell me it's easy so that I run and niende
You know,
nifanye hiyo kitu.
the motivation in doing any language that is not your mother tongue. The motivation is the will to get to know the language. If you have that will and you have a goal, imagine you will make it. Ask me how many people just listened to me once and they knew, okay, this is the place that I want to be. And these people, you cannot imagine that they just asked one email. It was enough to tell me, Beth, you know what? I'll come back when I have this certificate. And people who are coming, they just come once, and the second time they say, Beth, you know what? I have the language. But they don't only come back, they still struggle in searching information. And that is important because when you search information, the more that I give you and you add yours, that will motivate you and will help you to know, should I start the language? Is it too hard? Is it the place that I want to be in? So I'm usually tell people first, sit down, think, just sleep and think before you go to any school and give out your money. People have wasted money just saying I'm going
Yeah.
to learn, and after 3 months they don't want to be there again. You have to motivate yourself first.
I know that's where I am right now.
And which are the challenges that makes you not to go ahead?
Okay, right now I wouldn't say there is much hiccups for me not to go. There is nothing that is actually blocking me because
Yeah,
my last born already has started school now.
yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, so I'm now thinking. I'm now thinking.
So you take your time.
Mm.
Just
And
become, yeah,
is it just a certificate or you need more than a cert? Okay, I've heard you talk about B1. I don't know. Is it B1, B2, something?
yeah. I talked
Oh,
about B1. There are those people who usually go even with A2. Like there is somebody who got an au pair with A2. And the requirement for coming here as a au pair, it's not B1 or B2, it's A1. And A1, just ask me. I am a mother. I go to
yeah.
work. I'm searching an au pair for my children. And I know there is communication barrier. I want my kids to be comfortable. So I just search for somebody who can communicate with my children. At the same time, a person who can learn from my children. So I just don't go for somebody who have no good qualification whom cannot understand my kids. I want somebody who, when my kids ask something, even though there is the language barrier, at least
Yeah.
this person can understand something. It's not a matter of talking, but understanding what the children want. And so that's how you should take it. Just know that these
Mm.
people They check on the quality. Which quality do you have? And Germany people like to look the quality, qualifications. What do you have? Take an example with a girl who come from the village, from school, and then want to do au pair. And there is another one who have been in the village and working in a nursery school or helping in a nursery school. Of course, the company want to get somebody who has more experience with the kids. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So qualification, what you have, what you're bringing in with, that's what the German people check. Even here, when I'm going to go to, right now I go outside and I go to a company, they ask you, what are you bringing with? What do you have? What can you? So these are the questions that you should ask yourself. Because why do they waste so much energy trying to get somebody from another country who have nothing, who is coming to offer nothing, and they know they want to help you? So that's how you take it. Where are you, Mudhoni? Come back. Mudhoni should come back.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm so happy. I'm happy at least I've talked to you, and I mean I follow you anyway.
You're welcome. I usually say if you're not prepared, share to people, don't be mean. Share to people. They
Yes.
don't have to be here. What I want you to do is to search a way to be here. So let us
Yeah.
go to the question. And thank you for coming in my life. And stay there.
Fine. Okay.
So with A1, I'm eligible to come to Germany. As I think I have answered this question. It depends. How are you coming to, or what are you coming to do in Germany? So with A1, these are the A1s where the certificates that we used at those time. That was 2009. And that's why when it was considered as a certificate. Right now, so many go to your Facebook's account. So many people, and I want you to be doing this just to bewerben, to apply yourself or to send application on Facebook and say, I'm this and this, I want to come for beer or I want to do FSJ. Right now, everything is digital. I know of my company, they just go on Facebook and search for people. So why not? So over 32 is there a place for us? Over 32, I said between 18 to, or between 7, let me say 18, because these people, they just want to know that we have not brought a kid here. A kid is considered to be a kid. So let's say between 18, from 18 you to 50. Most of the company they take from 18 to 50 from outside the country. Above 50, they consider the same case I told you, they consider what do you have. Take an of a nurse who have been working and she have retired and she want to go abroad to work as a, let me say, assistant nurse. So they will just consider her because they know this person have experience for almost some years, 10 years, 15 years, or 20 years. So they consider the person because they know this person is coming because she have something with her. And they know when we bring this person, one, they will pay you less than those people who are already here. And second, they know that this person, I can give her the assignment to do something and the person can do it. You know, there are things that we do practically. We don't have to speak the language. We have to speak the language, but not that much in order to do something or to do the duties that we are given. So I go to another question. Hi, Beth, we love you. I love you too. You don't know how much I love you, but you know what? In our country, you heard I wanted to go to sleep. There is somebody who told me, I usually see you yeah, jumping on YouTube, saying how nice it is. You know how when I woke up at 6 o'clock, and right now I'm waking at 5, so that I take my bus and I go to work. So this is new. I'm telling you, come prepared. Come prepared. You won't sleep and unless you have days, you're working later. But if in the morning you have to be at work at 6 o'clock, for us mothers we are considered. But for you, before you get a title, let me tell you, before you say, I can do something, you're not just that small. As a student, you're still you are low. Yeah. Even when the boss say, you say, I'll be coming at 8 o'clock. They say, we don't need you. But me, somebody who is qualified, and I go and I say, oh, I'm looking for a company where I can start at 9 o'clock. They say, we don't have otherwise because we need that person. So at the moment, you just have to do what you're told and to see. I told you, you are thinking 1 year. It's too much. But 1 year, it goes like this. And then you start afresh to know, what am I going to do when I'm here or after the 1 year? Because there are companies, like I have had so many cases where our FSY, those people who are working in the companies for volunteer jobs, those people who are not understanding what I mean when I say volunteer job, is FSY, BFD, people who come to volunteer in companies. Most of the companies are hospitals, old home, children's home, and handicapped home. And these places, they just consider you as the person. When you come, they consider you the way your vertrag, the way your contract is saying. It says you are supposed to work between this time and this time. You have to get this amount of money, and such kind of everything that you will get in these companies is what is in your contract. And so when you come back after 1 year, it is fixed. 1 year, you have to go either back in your country or either search something. And at the moment, most of the companies, they are helping you people. If you have the language, they are helping you to do the Ausbildung. Ausbildung is training, the nursing training. They are helping you to do it in their countries, in their companies. So you don't have to go and search for another company. But what you will do, you will apply to them, because right now you are a volunteer and you want to do Ausbildung. That means your contract have to change. And most of the companies are helping you to do this. And this one is what I'm telling those people who are already here. 1 year, it's not so much. You start the 3 months, you just come in, cool down, check what you have to check, and then the next step is this step. So you don't have to wait for years or more. There is somebody who was to go back home in August, and so she was searching me in May. Okay, you will get, because the companies we are in need of you people, but you won't get what you really want. I told you, when you're coming back from your home countries, you can decide. When you're here, you can decide what you want to do. Maybe, for example, you are in a old home. You can decide, that is not really what I wanted to be. I just want to go in maybe a kindergarten. And when you're here, you can decide, okay, this is not my place. Let me do application on the other side. And I told you there is a question that I saw and I answer it here. When you're here, you can decide where to go. But let me tell you, this is also somebody who was calling me. She's here, and she was telling me that she's being forced to do the Ausbildung as nurse, the training. They are forcing we, the people from outside, they are showing how nice it is to be a nurse. And you know what? We are just, when you see a nurse wearing white clothes, moving in and out, we admire it, because most of the countries that we come from, we don't have that possibility. We have to pay the money that we don't have. So most of us, we love it. Like me, I wanted to be a nurse. I really wanted to wear white clothes and so. And so everywhere you go, they motivate you to do it. But there is somebody who can tell you, I don't see anything else than you being a nurse. Tell them, no, I don't want. And if you see this person is stubborn, just say, I want to do a practical and try it. When you go to a practical, you know you don't want. Say, go back and say after 2 weeks, mostly is the practical. Say, that was not what I intended to do, and I didn't like it. Just make sure that this person understand you. So we go to question. So where did we stop? Hi, watching you for the first time. Hi, Eunice, you're welcome. Your email address is there. Hello, Beth, good to see you. Hi, Johnston. Are you not here? Olefa, this person, this guy, we started together the channel. So if you are not here, even don't come here. What are you doing? Me, I don't want to hear excuses. There are those people who don't need me. Immigration for German, I told you it's the language. The language and what the small certificates that I usually tell you to search. Going for volunteer jobs. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You are telling me there is no. Oh, I can tell you everybody who have come in my shoe, or somebody who have my email, my WhatsApp, those people who, like those who went yesterday at the embassy, they have done volunteer job. Like everybody have done. You have to. Let me tell you, you have to. In order for you to get a quick family or a quick company, they want to see Germany. In Germany, I told you, we don't go to learn masters. You know, most of the people come in Germany. But we, or the German people, they are the lazy person you have never had. If there is somebody who have gone to school, that person, you salute them. They have really, and they know what they have gone really to school. You see this person, he's a mechanical, and you, from seeing what the person is doing, you know this person went to a mechanical school. So, and for those who did not go to school, most of them, ask me, I go home to home. I know what I'm telling you. You will see people and you will think, oh my God, if my people had this chance to be the person, they just lie down and they don't care. So you do these volunteer jobs back at home. You get a certificate, they sign it, and they write their email address and their telephone number. These people in Germany, they usually check if it's real. For those people who come from Kenya, hey, corruption, and these funny certificates, you have them. They will ask, and then when you come here, you see that you volunteered in a place. They test you. I'm telling you the truth. They test you, they give you something to do, and you have a good certificate which is written, Beth can this. And later they come, can you? But you gave us a certificate that you can be able to solve such things or such problems. So make sure for your own good, you don't forge anything. So my daughter is learning Germany at high school, want to study at Germany. Yeah, by the way, high school, most like in Kenya, most of the high schools or there is a private schools which are offering framed language. What do we say framed? Framed. What do we say framed? You are here, you are learning German. Framed. Olefa, can you help me? Johnstone, what heißt framed? Framed is something new, a new language. So they are learning new language, and most of the private school in Kenya, they are offering the German language. And so, and I told you, we the Kenyan people, let me say Kenyan people and other countries, we are at something you can Google, you people who are not in Kenya, we are at a DRRD. And this one it's a cooperation of the German people and the Kenyan people. We cooperate. That means people people who want to study in Germany and they come from Kenya, they have a small priority than those people who are not included in this DRRD. So that means in Kenya, they are offering German language because kind of we are having a cooperation, and in this cooperation we need people who are who should be speaking the language, and so that is how or that's a way or ways that we are getting the German language at school. So Stefan Mukaya, your daughter is learning the German language. Tell them they want to apply for university. How can I get scholarship? Scholarship, let me tell you, in Germany, there are those people who call themselves agents. I am one of them. Ask me. Being an agent in Germany. In other countries, it sounds like there are also those people who are agents here, but they know how they use the Panya route. I like to go direct, and I don't want something that disturb my mind. So I, as an agent, I have to walk straight. That means I don't have to use other Panya route or rat routes to go and tell you, you know what, if you want me to search for you this one, you have to pay me $100. I better tell you to pay for my consultation, what your question, and I answer them, than to tell you you should pay me to go and search for. Because in Germany, I told you from beginning, you don't have to pay somebody to bring you here. Everything, the requirement that you need, they are there. And mind you, I told you, German people will tell you, if you apply, you do application to their universities, they will tell you within days, are you qualified to be with them or not? They will tell you, why are you not qualified? That means you have the chance to go back and search for what they are telling you. So just leave it, go. If you want to do university, they just check the results. They want people who have good results and people who have good qualifications, let me say so, because like in public schools in Germany, the universities, it's very hard to get if you are not in the second class, first class, third class. They go for private universities whereby they pay 3,200 euro. That checker, let me say, at this 3,200, you must be paying every month for private university. For public universities, they are free, but they check on which qualification that you have. And they also, the broke account, they need the broke account for the first, let me say, they need 10,000, over 10,000, let me say, to be concrete, 10,845 at that to help to say that you can come to their universities. There's a question somebody who asked, What is a blocked account? A blocked account is an account where those people who want to study in Germany usually put money. It's a blocked account. It's an account where you cannot go into. The government or the school that you are in will be paying. It's your money, but with this your money you will be paying yourself. For example, you come here in Germany, you have the 10,000 blocked account, then every month the school or the whoever that is will be, every month you will be getting 800 euros. This 800 euros is for helping you get to eat and pay your rent. Why? Because Germany people usually check this person is coming, no relative, nobody, so you don't have to depend on somebody else. That means you have to depend on yourself. That 800 euros is therefore for you to get your meal, your rent paid, but it doesn't mean that you are not allowed to work in Germany. So they help you to work for, we say, 450 basis. You go for small jobs, like waiters, student jobs, everywhere they are the same. So they help you to, you are allowed to work this a limit of 450 euro in a month. And at right now they changed it and they said after 1 year the students are allowed to even quit the study, the university, and say, oh, I just want first to work and then I enter. So a very good idea for the student who are coming from 2022. I think that was from 2022 or last year in October, I'm not sure. So that is the blocked account. It's your security. It's your money. It's your money, but somebody else is giving you the money, is sharing you the money every month. So that is a blocked account. So we go to questions again. I'm electrical engineer with 10 years experience. I'm looking job to. I told you, Stephen of English. So Stephen, I told you people to go and learn the German language B1 because electrician, they are the most, I'm telling you, when you need an electrician in your home to come and repair something, you have to wait here for months. And I told you the companies, most of the companies here, they are not allowed to take people without B1 certificate. Why? Because they are also given the limit of the money they have to pay you. They are told, you know what, when you bring somebody from outside, should be having B1 and you should pay this person like the other person, the other people who are working. So the company itself says, okay, in order to pay this person like the other people, this person should be doing the same job like the other. Okay, you would do the same job at first, but the company, in order for you to get the visa in your home country, you need a B1. So another question, can I get teaching jobs in Germany? Yeah, Esther, German language. Teaching job. By the way, there is somebody who got the teaching job for the nursery with B1. Most of them, they say B2 because you are working with students or pupils who have to understand you. So they usually say B2, but there is somebody who came with B1. And what the most of the companies are doing, they are taking you back to school and they are having their own school where you can go and learn more German. For men, what's the best way to come there? After getting B1 certificate and over 30. So over 30, for a man, let us not talk about men or women. Let me tell you, in Germany, it's even prohibited to tell somebody that you are a man, you cannot get that job. So here we don't talk about you are a woman, you are a man. But it depends with the person who have the company. Like my company, I would say, oh, I would like to have more women than men. You see, but that's me. But the country say it's not allowed to say that this person cannot get the job because the person is a man or a woman. So it's like you asked, which is the best way? The best way for everybody, if you are not qualified in something, do the volunteer jobs. Because this like you are 30. That means you are not qualified to be a FSJ, Freiwillige Soziale social year. It's a 1 year volunteer, it's a 1 year volunteer job in anywhere. Anywhere, I mean, you can do it as an electrician, you can do it as a mathematician. You are volunteering to be in a company. And I told you people, it's not about health care. That is the best, because that's where you are needed. That's where we need people. But we can also volunteer in agriculture field. You can still volunteer there. There is somebody who volunteered but didn't get here in Germany. The person got it in Denmark. So it's Europe. It's Europe. In Denmark, it's when you want to come. And another thing, those people who are coming in Italy, in one way or another, which I won't say anyway because I have had so many, I don't know which way. And that one is your risk. You take it. It's your risk. There are those people who are coming. There are those people who are not coming. Those people who intend to go to Italy. Italy is they also come here in Germany. So what you should do, learn the German language so that after you are 1 year or some years, let me say it just like that, like a foolish girl, like a kindergarten girl, just learn the language. When you go to Italy, plan yourself, you will get a job. The jobs that you know which jobs you're going to get in Italy, those jobs you can still get a better job than the one that you have with more money. And why not? But without the language, I'm telling you. So it's not in vain to learn the German language. So can I get, okay, that one I read. So from N, yeah, that one is read. Stephen Mukaya, despite of your daughter studying German language in high school, she needs to get certificate from the Goethe Institute. Yes, thank you for doing for Oliver. Can you go away? Why do you know this? And why are you not here? You need 1M in the account. 1M, it's not much. I'm telling you, it's her money, you know. It's 1M, but this 1M, it's her money. And I'm telling you the truth. She need this 1M. Before she come and settle. For student, it's not easy. It's not easy for them to come, integrate. You know, most of the students, they speak English. And that is a problem. No one can show the other one the way. They just get somebody outside there and they help them to get the job. But because most of them, they cannot speak the language, they just settle at home or go outside. They don't know. They usually say, oh, people usually say there is jobs for students. Where are they? I'm a student. I stayed like 2 years without, yeah, because of the language barrier. So the language is very important, very important. For her, it's a very good idea because it doesn't matter that the person will be having 1M within some years, or let me say with a month. If the person is hardworking, within some months, you will return the money to your parents. So it's not that you can, if you are speaking the German language, you will get jobs. You will get somewhere where you can get your 50 euro or something. So Happy to see you, Beth, and thanks for this info. You're welcome, dear. So, hi, Beth, doing exam next week, Monday. Hopefully, afterwards, I'm ready to come to Germany. So, you're doing your exam next week. Have you applied? Have you applied? Are you still there? Have you applied for what do you want to come and do here in Germany? Because there, you people, you are doing your exams. You are doing your volunteer job. You're forgetting to start applying because I told you the moment you have A1 certificate and you know most of the schools they tell you you don't have to do the A2 B1. You can combine them, A2 and B1. This was also a question. There was somebody who was worried that the teacher said that she should do just A1 and B1 together. That is correct. There is nothing wrong with that. After all, you do the B1 certificate, and that is what is needed. And they are combined, they are all together. So if you are in class right now, you're doing your German language, start applying. What you will do where you are applying, you will say, what are you doing at the moment? You're either a mother and you are still going to German school, or you're either a student or working somewhere and you're at the same time you're going to German school. So note there that you have already done the A1 certificate. You have to do first one, the A1 certificate, and you put everything together. Say you have done the A1 certificate and you are still in classes doing B1 certificate, A1 B1 certificate, A2 B1 certificate. And then say when you are intended to do the exam. So don't wait until you get your certificate. No. This question, I have answered it so many times in my almost every video. I usually tell you you don't have to stay and wait for for you to do the exam. So did I skip somebody? So where did I see? So for someone to get an easier chance at DRR scholarship, she or he needs a degree of upper class and above with good grades. That's the thing that I'm saying. Good grades, yes. There is somebody who's still in here in my videos. I invited the girl, just check in my videos, and she came with a scholarship, and this girl came with the whole family. So when you get a scholarship, they will help you come with the whole family. So hi, Beth. Okay. Beth Mudon, for someone who want to volunteer in the environmental fields for FSY or BFD, it's BFD. Can you help him or her get an institution that offers accommodation? Oh, thank you for asking this. Accommodation. That is the problem that we are having right now. It's not, and that's why I told most of the people that we chat with on WhatsApp, when you are searching for application for companies, please write for volunteer jobs with accommodation. Don't don't even try to do anything without accommodation. Leave it. At the moment, you are not getting anybody. They want you, but they don't have accommodation. You know the situation with the the war in Ukraine. Most of the Ukraine people, the places where the student or the volunteer people, you know what the companies were doing? They would take, let me say, a place with some, 10 apartments. They take it for them because they want to bring their student or the volunteer people there. And so right now, they are not allowed. The government have taken most of the accommodation places or most of the apartments, and they are paying for the Ukraine people because we are in what we call, help me, Ukraine and us, we are in what? We have to help them. We are verpflichtet. We are entitled to help them. So the government is taking like all the apartments, hotels, private tenant. They are giving the government the apartments because they know the government will pay. They don't need to do anything. The government will renovate at the end of when these people goes. So it's applying with accommodation, not without. And I think the best thing, Johnston, I'll I'll send you some. Do I know the word? I have to check these people. They usually have accommodation. They usually take only people with because they have accommodation. I don't know. Maybe I'll comment there. These people, and most of the Kenyans, they're like four Kenyans. They are in this company. Four or more, those whom I don't know, because I know they applied, so many, they applied there in this place. Let me comment on that. When I go off, I'll comment this. I think I sent somebody here WhatsApp. I don't know if I'll get it quickly. So am I getting it? Ooh. So do you have more questions? I'll take it as we continue. So what I had noted is German language level. We have talked about it. You have to be having at least B1 certificate. Those people who are having already the B1 certificate, you are sitting there waiting. Don't wait. If at all you have not applied for more than 10 companies with accommodation, you know what they usually do? If they have already people who are for the whole year, you know, they usually take 1 year. They have to take 1 year or 6 months, which is impossible. They don't like for 6 months. They like 1 year. So every 1 year they take another group. Every 1 year they take another group. Like for example, those people who are saying they are in this company, they were three. They were three, and this company like Kenyans, but not only Kenyans, because there are other people. There is a girl who told me she was working with a Sierra Leone guy. They are together, or they came together. So it's a good company that help many African people, let me say, or many people who come from outside. So let me write it. Ah, feel. Can somebody Google if you are going to see something under that name? Can you Google if you're going to see this? They work with people with handicapped, with children, and with kindergarten. They have so many things. They have so many things. Mary, Zawadi, na Wie geht's?
Gut.
Na,
Ich muss noch Fußballtraining.
Oh, um wie viel Uhr?
17.
Um 17 Uhr. Wir haben noch 14 Minuten. Kannst du was essen? Jetzt mal. Und dann machen wir das.
Ich suche Handy von dir.
Warum?
Weil meine, der sagt an 0 Uhr.
Um 0 Uhr?
Ja, jetzt 0 Uhr.
Ach so. Aber da im Wohnzimmer? I'm sorry? Ja, der sagt, das ist falsch. Mary is from school and she have football. So she's telling me 17 o'clock we are going to football. So Mary gave us Essen und dann gehen wir.
Okay.
Oder was?
Nach dem Essen anziehen?
Ja, und nicht warm. Einfach kurze, ein Sache reicht. You people, did you get this under this name? Something. After volunteer, you can search for a job after your certificate have been. Yeah, searching for a job, it's not the problem. The problem is coming here or ever. Yeah? The problem is being here. The rest, you'll get it. Being here, it's quick, and you will get other teachers here. So did you get a volunteer? Or am I alone here? Can you Google this name? What next after B1 and volunteer working for 5 years? I'm a medical laboratory. Those people are needed. Why do you ask the same question? You just search for what? This one, like this one, you search your volunteer job in a medical institution anywhere. Because right now when you know there is somebody who went to the embassy and she was asked this question. She's an accountant and she was to volunteer in an old home, and she was asked, how comes that you want to go and volunteer in an old home whereas you are an accountant? That does not match. And you have to think very quickly. You don't have to take time. You know what? No, you have to answer no after working as an accountant. I have seen, or the experience, what I met there, it's not what I really wanted. I thought an accountant is a person who you such things to say. It's things that you do without thinking. An accountant was not mine. And after volunteer, right now you will have volunteered. You will say, after volunteering in this institution, I found that I wasted my time working as an accountant. So you have to think very quickly, very smart, that this person don't say, ask another question. Just tell them that was not your thing. And that, by the way, she's here, although she was an accountant, but she didn't say, she was making her nails. Now she tells me I cannot make my nails anymore. Anyway, my brother have degree in microbiology. Can he get job in the? Let me tell you the truth. These people, the people that he will get there. That is the problem. The experience that he have. This person have to have a very nice certificate and good qualification in order to get a job there. Let me tell you the truth. Because these are the jobs that the German people, or those people who have gone to school here, they like most. And so it is like a competition thing. My brother, okay. After okay, got the nani mingi ati have got the champion nani mingi. You are saying the many. Did I get it? So communities worldwide, I have got it. I have got a caregiving home in Nyahururu that is associated with, you see, community. Let me tell you, this company have taken so many people. I'm telling more than 20 people, and within last year and this year. So I can tell you it's a good, and the best thing, I usually tell you I work like I usually do like a kindergarten person. The thing that I usually do, I usually apply myself. I put some qualification. Who knows I'm in Germany? I just write poor German there. I apply myself. I see after 3 days, these people answered. And they give you like 3 companies where you should set your your application. So there are people that I have tried. It's not just to hear from people. It's not. I have people. One went yesterday. I'm telling you the truth. One went yesterday, but I keep quiet because we don't know if he will get the if he will get the visa or not. So we are drucken die Dame. We are crossing. Yeah, we are saying we are waiting. We are eagerly waiting, and I hope we did everything. So we hope for the best. And he played his part. He really played his part, and the rest you live for God. Let me tell you, going to other countries is not that somebody can. It's not through power. It's just by the grace of God. Let me say so. So this company, try them. Don't fear to apply. There are so many. You have heard. There are so many. They said you to if this one is full. They know the next one. So there are people who have really and other. I'll search. I think I'll search for companies that I know they have taken most of our people or most of the outsider foreign most of the foreign people, and when I put them together I'll search like 10. I do a quick video for you and put it there. So let me prepare my daughter to go for football. Also wir gehen zu Fußball. Ich muss meine Tochter zu Fußball bringen. Na? So who is speaking German? Oliver, come live. I speak with you a little bit German. Huh? Wer traut sich? Who is willing? Nani atajitolea? Who is feeling that this German I can try it. By the way, even us, we run every day. We run every day a new word. And I told you the time I got corona, like everything was going out of my mind. I could go to people and I could first scratch. What did I want to say? I could my head was thinking Kikuyu. I would even wish to speak with these people Kikuyu because that is the only thing that remained here. So nobody is volunteering. I thought Olefa Johnston, come, we speak it in German. You people, and you are telling me you are coming soon. I told you those people who come soon, even I see them once. I'm telling you, I see them once. Then we see when we are doing this Skyping, they Skype with you. So we do a little bit Yubung. We try to I ask you some questions that I know they will ask you. And this is for the company. For the embassy, I give you a hint, a little bit what I know, because every time you get, but all the questions are almost the same. But for those companies, I know what they ask. So I tell you, they'll ask this. What will you say? Olefa, you are just cheating me. I am very shy and I am in a matatu, but I practice daily with my mirror. Your mirror won't help you. Oh, these people, help me. Yeah? I'm telling you, these people are wasting their time. The more you stay, the more it become harder. That time, The way I could, I could hear people, they have appointment. Right now, I'm telling you, you have to sit down waiting for a free appointment at the embassy. And I'm telling you, they are putting it off and they know it. I told one person, he was telling me, I've given up. I have everything. I have the company. I have everything, but I have waited for this embassy appointment for good 4 months. I told him, you know what? Are you searching? Yes, I search every time. I told him, from today we see who will get first. But I tell him I didn't search, but I knew I wanted to motivate him. And so it was on Saturday. Imagine he got it on Saturday in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when he got. And I told him, was that 4 months, like really? And I asked him, you thought I will sit down and start searching for you the visa application appointment? I won't. I'll motivate you to do it, but I would. And he got it. So it's a matter of motivating yourself. So soon I will. So cheat me, soon I will be an expert. You cannot be an expert of another language. Let me tell you the truth. Despite of my broken German, I also have it. I use motive and mention books. Let me tell me, do you mean mention people's book or mention? Mention is those stories which you don't know where they come. Stories like they are imagination story, immersion, but mention are people, mention books, people's books. I don't know what you mean, but by the way, it's okay. One day you will motivate yourself to speak. By the way, if you want to be in Germany, I told you, you have to be, let me tell you, in my home country, I was not shy. I could recite poems, I could write and go in front of people. But let me tell you, my heart was beating like no one's business. Boom, 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 boom. But the time I came here, it also continued when I wanted to call, to have a call. My heart would beat like no one business. And I would say, God, I want to solve this problem. I want to do it my own. And later, you cannot tell me I cannot shy. I go, my daughter, you shall tell me. I won't tell you what happened today. It was not nice. I won't tell you because I know you will go and bring trouble. I tell her it's not bringing trouble, it's defending. We have to defend our kids. We are parents. So people, let me take my daughter to football and we see, we stayed even an hour and we see us in the next video. And please give the video a thumbs up if it helped you in one way or another. And share to those people, not to Olefa. Olefa have learned for the German language. I'm telling you the truth, for more than 9 years. Am I talking the truth? Johnston, you have learned this language for more than a year. You're not serious. 6 or 8 months are enough. And if you're 10 months, you are good to go for B1. So until the next video, please share, comment, say something, I'll answer it. Email when I don't. And by the way, my email, there are those people who tells me, Beth, I asked you something and it was so urgent. I wrote urgent. I usually check for urgent email. And she was telling me she wrote urgent. They are hacking. Some emails, I can see them, some I cannot see them. Why? I don't know. Maybe I was told by Joyce that when too many emails comes, it start hacking. I don't know. But I hope I do answer the questions that you really need. That when I'm needed, I'm always there. Application do it for 10 companies. Check for companies with accommodation. Meet accommodation. You write meet accommodation. Don't write just voluntarily company or where to volunteer. You have to write with application accommodation, because there is nowhere. Where are you going to go? Huh? It's hard right now. It's hard to get a company. So until the next video, bye bye. Have a good evening or good morning or mittags. Ich weiß es nicht, was wir haben. Also, ciao.